Hello, and welcome back to What's in the Box. Box talk, if you want, because we're just basically opening the boxes and talking about stuff. This month, we're trying a different one. It's called Bokksu. It's a little more upscale than your Tokyo treat.
So why are we having it?
To try and class up the joint.
Oh, okay. How's that working?
I don't know yet. So, well, you're seeing here a selection of all the different things that they've run. This one is the June 2018 box, which is Nagoya Eats. So it's all stuff from the Nagoya Prefecture. Yeah. So we have some sort of shrimp crackers. These are miso crackers, sesame seed. These are matcha crackers, and there's also red bean. There's all sorts of different stuff in there, and it comes with tea as well, which we have brewing in there. The sake is separate. It did not come in the box. So if you're, you get a box and you're looking, where's the sake set? It's not in there. That's separate. And eventually we will have a tea set. I will probably wait till I actually go to Japan and get one from there.
Oh, did you actually pour it?
No, not yet.
I mean, in the bottle.
Yeah, it's in the bottle.
Yes, it's in there, yeah.
Are we having it cold or hot?
It's warm right now, so that's
So
what we're having.
neither.
We're having it room temperature.
Nice balance.
Only you get one?
Go ahead and pour. I can't
Wow.
reach you guys.
You don't pour for yourself in Japan.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm also not the youngest. I don't pour at all if you want to go by Japan
Are I
rules.
supposed to pour?
You're supposed to be
Or-
pouring for
Seriously
everybody.
pouring.
Or is that
Yeah.
Korea?
Would you like a bit, Jeanette?
No, thank you.
Jeanette is off camera today.
Hi.
It's got a very fruity bouquet this time. Which is odd considering it's just rice wine.
It's that earthy perfume.
I
Yeah.
haven't had alcohol in a very long time.
So can you smell the flowers or just the alcohol?
Just the alcohol.
Okay. You're jonesing just a little
Yeah.
bit. It's fine.
Kampai. Okay.
That's
Spending
really good.
more money is definitely worth it.
It's not the cheap stuff.
This bottle costs twice as much as the last time I bought, and the last one was pretty. Blah.
I think I want this colder though. Or hotter. I don't know which.
One or the other.
One or the
Both
other.
not good.
Warm is not right.
So go either put it in the microwave or the fridge.
True. Later.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Yeah.
So these are the.
This is crackers with a shrimp flavor.
Oh.
And I will, of course, even though we don't have to try everything anymore, I will try everything now.
Try everything at least once.
Well,
Jeanette's
everything I
eyeing
can.
the green tea cookies.
I know.
She's like slowly making her way over to it.
Ooh,
There'll be
I
a
like
hand
it.
in frame any second, waiting for it. There it is.
I gotta say,
You like
these go really well with sake.
Yeah.
Dark spice really
Fish
complements
goes
it.
well with any alcohol.
Well, I'm getting the other before some
I
gets in there.
can't drink alcohol. I feel I should be allowed to have this
Thank
cookie.
you.
I feel yes, there are only two. It's not a complete shareable box. Are those peanuts in there? It's like
Capsule,
snack.
maybe?
No, that's a peanut. Rich and toasty from Nagoya. Slow roasting the leaves, reduced caffeine content, nutty, earthy flavors. Exactly what I said. So I may have made the water a little bit too hot because it actually recommends 80 degrees. So,
You didn't take your thermometer out?
well, no, this kettle has a built-in thermometer. So
Oh.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
fancy.
yeah, so you can set whatever temperature you want.
Yes, the sake goes much better with savory than with sweet.
Thank you.
Where'd you get the teapot?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
If
It
you can
is
believe
the,
it.
It is the OXO gooseneck kettle with variable temperature degrees. So, and I just brewed the tea right in the kettle.
Normally, I would have milk and sugar in it, but I have a feeling we should probably... It says in the book to put milk in it, so... Wow, I can smell the earthiness of
The
it.
nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be extremely hot.
Yeah, I
Too hot to
think
drink
I'll wait
still.
on that.
But it's, yeah.
This is lukewarm. More cookie.
Is there
Take one
anything
of these.
fishy that I shouldn't steal?
The only fishy thing is that, and we don't care.
Yeah, that's the crustacean
I'm not
shellfish
gonna make you
peanuts.
wait
Oh,
forever,
it was
Andrew.
a snack mix. It's
Miso cracker.
Oh.
crustacean shellfish peanuts and soy chips. So, That is extremely crunchy.
Well, I got to try at least a piece of it.
Oh,
It's
this
also
chocolate thing is
extremely good.
amazing.
Your chocolate thing. So just
Really, tell me
crunch,
more.
crunch, 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 crunch. That's all I got. No, they list the potential allergens with each of these, but like everything has soy and wheat in it. Like this is fishy, not just
Yeah.
like lightly.
I don't know if you like that one.
No.
Yeah, I'm
This is-
thinking,
I don't think
well,
so,
we're not
no.
going to try that one then.
Uh-oh.
But I am going to get like this crazy vanilla cat one that actually has I think it's a cat.
It's a cat?
I can't find a way where it's anything. Maybe it's a shrimp. It's that.
It's that, which
Which
is
was-
that.
Mushroom Man?
Cat tongue. Yeah. It's a golden carp
There you go. Okay, yes.
with
yes.
the head of a lion.
Okay, sure.
White chocolate.
I don't think you'll be able to see it, but I'll show it to you anyway.
White chocolate cream cheese. It's cat tongue in French. So so this.
There are a
this
lot of
is-
these biscuits are long to shot.
Well, but this one is in Germany. There's
Oh,
Katzentongue. I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. And they are chocolates, really high quality chocolates that are shaped like a cat's tongue. So, and that is so
White
soft.
chocolate and cream cheese and so mushy. E3 is coming up in a week for the nerdier people watching.
13th, 14th, 15th, I believe.
Saturday to Wednesday.
Saturday and Wednesday.
The only thing that I'm hoping for is Ace Combat.
Yeah, been waiting for a while for
2 friggin' years that's supposed to have been coming. But they released a demo finally. So assuming that a demo means they're actually going to have something to talk about at E3. Which is why when everybody's speculating about that there was Sony did this pre-thing and they said on the first day they're going to talk about a new game that is both VR and not VR. And I'm thinking already Ace Combat, because Ace Combat is VR and not VR worlds in it. Maybe they're going to talk about Ace Combat right away. But that would be too much to hope for.
Those are gingerbready.
I'm sure we'll see a giant thing on Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, Chad has arrived.
I think, and they're probably going to reveal that other thing they were working on, their new IP that they've been
Yeah,
talking
whatever.
about forever.
Yeah, the not Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, they're not
whatever
Elder
it's gonna
Scrolls
be.
or Fallout.
What's the 3D environment looking like?
There's been a lot of indie titles. Again, like the PlayStation VR has a lot of detractors. People saying, "Oh, it's dead. It's not going anywhere." It's like there are almost 100 titles online for it now. So, I don't see how it can be dead with that. And the thing is, PlayStation, Sony vets all the games, so you don't get the stuff like on Steam Greenlight that it's really low, poor textures, and you're running around in a dungeon with monsters that look like they came out of the 1985 version of Doom. The games are generally fairly good, and they have some A-list titles. Farpoint is especially good if you like the shooter-style games and you don't mind killing a whole bunch of spiders.
So an anti-Jeanette game?
Yes.
Or do you need to take revenge on the
the
spiders?
killing is good, but the spiders being on my TV is
This is
bad.
bad.
Oh, they're not, no, in VR, they're not on the TV. You're just right there.
Yeah, they're in your
then
face.
No.
And they jump in your face. It's great.
Give it a try.
Skyrim came out. The only problem I have with Skyrim is I don't like the control method. Rather than it should have been push this button to walk in the direction you're moving. It's you push this button to strafe left, this button to strafe right, this button to turn left. Like, what are you doing with all these buttons? But that's just me. So I have the game, but I won't play it until they fix it.
I apologize who I stole this from, but somebody made a prediction about the new Fallout. Is it
76.
76? Is that it starts in rural Iowa or something, right? And you're all herded off to Vault 76, right? Where you find out that, oh, it's not a shelter, it's a horrible, horrible experiment. Like in the game, like right away, and you're all forced down to sit down and play Elder Scrolls in VR, and then boom, the game switches to Elder Scrolls. Right?
That would be hilarious.
Point mark Bethesda.
I imagine we'll see Smash.
Smash Bros. Or
Yeah.
just a release date for Smash Bros. Probably.
Yeah,
I'm thinking we're probably going to see more Metroid Prime.
probably.
There's probably going to be a huge pump for Mario Tennis.
I imagine like 50% of Sony's is going to be all VR. I'm expecting to see Beat Saber.
Yep.
Oh,
which
that's
is
the one.
A rhythm lightsaber game.
Yes.
Looks really cool.
You can edit these in later, right?
Yeah, sure.
Put some
I'm known for
lightsabers
doing
in.
that in these because they're all high quality shows.
I like this plan to get you guys talking about video games because I'm eating all the cookies. This is great.
I imagine we'll see Gears of War finally, because it's been a couple years. Probably new updates to Forza, because that's just what they do every year.
Are we due for a new Call of Duty?
Horizon 4.
Yes, we are due for a new
Yeah,
one of the
Call of Duty Black
Just
Ops 4
saying,
slated
um,
for October 12th.
Lops. will be
That is
good.
a big, in the VR community, want. Like a good first person shooter. And Call of Duty would really fit that bill.
They're doing
I mean, if they
a
could
battle
do the
royale.
Infinite Warfare as a whole game, that would be awesome.
Oh,
The
that is
Infinite
so good.
Warfare VR demo is really good. If they could
Yeah.
turn that into a whole game, it'd be great. I imagine there'll be some sort of racing VR game that's not The Crew. Oh, that's the current one, right?
The Crew 2 is what's coming.
There's
out
the
really
crew,
soon.
and there's what's the other one that I have?
Drive Club?
Yes,
Yeah.
which is it's not bad. It's not great. It's I like that it's open rating. It's not one of those you have to unlock tracks by racing. It's like you're basically open to most of it right from the start. And the graphics look pretty good. The only problem with that is backing up in VR. That one, it's not because I can't see behind me. It's just backing
It's
up. My
weird.
brain really goes, no, don't do that.
I imagine we'll see a very long, very strange trailer for Death Stranding.
Do you think it's going to be another trailer? Or do you think it's actually be gameplay? Or do you think we'll not figure out what it's actually about now?
I don't think
So
you're
I
going
still
to
have
figure
no
out what
idea
it's
what it's
actually about
No
until
idea.
like 10 years later when high school students are
Okay.
studying it. Like,
No.
what did the author mean?
So Death Stranding is this very strange game from Guillermo del Toro and the guy who did Metal Gear Solid,
Kojima.
Hideo Kojima, and it stars Norman Reedus. And it's just bizarre. It's very, very strange.
Pass me a cookie.
I can. The gingerbready ones?
Sure.
Scarf is the chocolate
Oh,
thing.
that's so good. And
Thank
also
you for
good-
showing your strength.
that one,
Maybe-
and also good
Maybe a new
that one.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne 2.
Yeah. Maybe more stuff for Horizon Zero Dawn. I would imagine Last of Us 2, tons of stuff
Oh,
for
definitely Last of Us 2.
I read somewhere about a new Siphon Filter, which, like, that's a great series. And
Oh,
it's been a long
Siphon
time.
Filter VR.
Siphon Filter VR would be amazing. And Nintendo's big thing this year is apparently Mother. Mother's coming back.
Oh, yeah? Like a 1-2 bundle? Or
Mother 3.
Oh, Mother 3.
Half-Life 3? Have we given up on that now?
That's funny.
I'm never giving up.
I think we'll see Duke Nukem Forever 2 before we see Half-Life 3.
That's where he finds the bubblegum.
Oh, and I bet you space game that everybody hated.
Invaders?
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky. the No Man's Sky Xbox update will be at E3 this year.
About hardware? Any new hardware?
PS5 still a bunch of years off, so I doubt it there.
I doubt they're going to
Switch
do anything.
just came out,
Yeah.
so I doubt new
Probably-
Nintendo.
Unless they do like a Switch XL.
I'm guessing a lot more social media integration.
Probably.
More Twitch integration. Elder Scrolls Online just announced that they're doing more. You can actually get crates and in-game rewards for participating and watching Twitch streams.
Yeah, and that starts today.
That starts today with the new release. So it's this social media integration away from Facebook into Instagram and
Nintendo might actually have a way
Twitch.
to go online and search for people.
no, you still have to find them on the street corners. So
Friend codes for the win.
street pass.
It's pretty easy if you
Okay.
just, you know.
You could construe that in a really wrong way.
I imagine there'll be a giant Pokemon thing too with that weird new Pokemon Go Switch
Yeah, they
game.
got
Oh.
Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. They have the new freeware on the Switch. Pokemon
And that weird
Quest.
cube one.
Yeah. Played it's actually pretty interesting. I was wondering why they didn't do it mobile, but whatever.
They might
Yeah,
show
in a while.
the next 45,000 expansions for Final Fantasy 15. Because that game's never going to be finished, apparently.
DLC.
So, yeah.
PlayStation is actually, from the television industry, taking over as one of the major platforms because it supports Netflix, it supports Amazon Prime, which are all industry disruptors. So this is the first year for my industry where we've started including things like the PlayStation as industry disruptors for pay-for-services, as opposed to just computers. It's
cool.
getting more and more people.
Well, yeah, it's also got Crackle and Crunchyroll.
Well, and even just being able to...
Way more. There's tons.
Oh, yeah, way more.
Lots
But
of that,
anything
the
that
key
you
ones.
could think of, it's
Yeah.
like, I want to watch this. PlayStation has it now.
Well, even just going
Even
on...
WWE Network.
We've been watching
Why do I
or
like this
renting.
so
I don't know. They're shrimp. They're spicy though.
Spicy.
They are spicy. You can rent a movie, and I think it's interesting the shift where, in a way, people are used to. People forget that they have a Netflix subscription. They're actually paying for it per month. They think they're getting free movies, or you're watching a movie on YouTube or something. But you can go the PlayStation Network, go online, rent a new release. And it's only $4, which is what we were paying when we used to go to Blockbuster or Jumbo Video back then. So
What was that?
that looked
I don't
like
know,
a,
but it's all mine.
It's so good. I ate the other one.
That would be... The only thing I don't like about Bokksu is there isn't a lot of any one thing.
It's not something that you can have like in this format. It feels a little weird. They don't feel snacky. This is definitely a tea spread, or I'm going to sit down with a cup of tea and have this with it. So, because they don't, nothing works together. Like I said, the theme is the location, not
Yeah.
flavors or anything. So, it's kind
But then also Tokyo Treat just recently has gone to where they're doing more of the boxes designed to share. So they give you big multi-packs of stuff, not one of this, one of that. And so we're just getting a little spoiled, especially after, well, just last week's show. The box for April was so good. Everything in it was wonderful. And actually, everything in here has been really nice, too.
It's all it's
It's a different
It's high
format.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird because everything is just really nice and there's nothing weird that...
unless you don't like the flavor in
Right.
particular, right? So
Whereas
yeah,
a Tokyo Treat surprises you.
sometimes why is this a thing?
Yes,
Right.
there's those moments.
This is the one I can say, like, even if you're not a fish person, that
Right.
fish cracker smells fantastic, looks fantastic. It's not why did they make this,
Yeah.
right? So for kids. So I'm not sure who's the target demographic for this.
Oh,
then.
right. That's why this... I totally forgot this had raisins in it. It doesn't bother me at all, but I looked at it and I was like, why is it... Right! One of them had raisins, and I just ate the whole thing.
And I don't believe raisins should be in things, and I loved that cookie
Me too. It's like,
It's so
no. And it's like, okay.
What's wrong with raisins?
It's like, so like butter tarts, for example.
Oh, geez.
So
Raisin
That's
butter
a
tarts.
national debate.
Delightful. And then you bite into it and find a raisin, and it's like biting into like something that has a bug in it.
If
Like,
only
it's
you found
chewy
a raisin.
And
You find so many
Okay,
raisins.
but and that's my problem with it is I actually like a raisin butter tart,
Oh, no.
but there has to be like 50% raisin.
oh yeah,
Because now you got a raisin
that
tart.
at least
It's
respect that opinion.
it's the ones it is
Right.
the little ones where you find
Two.
it's this, and they're two and they're scattered and it's a shock and you're like
Yeah.
I knew they were in there but I still forgot the
So where do you stand on pecans then? Are those fine? Or?
that's a pecan tart.
That
Those are
is-
usually on top.
Pecans are fantastic. Pecan tarts are fantastic.
You need to try Dana's butter tarts.
Or blueberry butter
Or her
tarts.
blueberry butter
The
tarts.
blueberry
The
one.
I don't know how I
blueberries.
feel about that.
I
Doesn't
hate
sound
blueberries
like-
and they're fantastic.
Really?
Yes, it's
Ditto.
bizarre.
Hmm.
Absolutely bizarre.
The only place raisins can be is in oatmeal cookies.
I agree.
Otherwise, they have to be on their own.
Or a raisin thing. See, I grew up on raisin scones from my grandmother. I was saying they're studded in there enough that every bite has a raisin
Right.
in it, so then it becomes part of it.
So it's just the contrasting textures then?
Yes.
So
Well,
chewy has to be with chewy, chewy can't be with buttery.
When
See,
I was
You
a
understand
kid,
perfectly.
when I was a kid at Halloween, all my friends would give me their little boxes of raisins because nobody liked them.
The sunripe ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
The only thing is, the more of a rip-off than a box of raisins is if somebody gives you a homemade something.
Yeah.
I always
That's what
hated
the
those.
homemade thing is.
A handful of like those crappy gums. Like the
Oh, the chiclets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hated those.
Or the soap gum. What was that? Pink
I know
soap
what you're
gum.
the purple one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of that?
I don't remember. I
That's
know what you
terrible.
mean, though.
We all know what me because we all had it because it was so damn cheap.
No, the worst thing in Halloween that you get were those little black things. They weren't Tootsie Pops, but they looked. The wrapper looked
toffee.
like it, and they were just little tiny black
Halloween toffee. They're not
tubes.
black.
They were disgusting.
I don't know what you're talking about because there's the Halloween toffees that are about this big. It's almost like a toffee caramel.
Oh, this was a
Those are
tube.
gross.
I love
It
those.
looked like an inch long section of a straw, except solid black.
I think
Licorice?
Though they weren't licorice, because I like licorice.
Because that sounds like
that
licorice.
They
sounds
were
like licorice,
disgusting.
or you had a very suspect childhood. One or the
But
other.
on the flip side, there was somebody right across the street from me every Halloween gave away full-size candy bars.
So
Cute.
I mean, not a lot of flavor in that tea, but it maybe needs to. Maybe a later steep longer would be.
it's.
I love the tea.
I love it, and
Okay.
I love it in particular with these little gingerbread
needs-
things.
It's meant to go with something spicy because it brings out. I'm finding that heat comes back with the tea, which is nice,
I think the things in that box are meant to complement the tea.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
Bokksu does have a storefront where you can buy any of this sort of thing, if
Like
you were so
individually?
inclined. Yeah,
That's cool.
or a bunch of. I want some of that.
Or what you didn't get.
Yeah,
Those cookies were good. Let's order some of those.
So how much is it for the box?
it's about the same. It's about $40 a month, a little higher than Tokyo Treat, but not that much. And again, free shipping. And this is also the largest size box, so this is the full spread. You wouldn't be able to get more than that. But I was actually, when it came in the mail, because of how small that box was, I thought, there's no way. They've sent me the wrong box. And I went online to see what was supposed to be in the box and go, nope. Yep, it's all things. And I opened the box and it's, wow, it is top to bottom packed right full.
Again, they're richer things. This isn't junk food. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Go.